Hi everyone, this is Misha. Today I look and feel like shit, to be honest. I look disgusting, I feel disgusting. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. I don't know, this is a weird time for me. I got a new job 2 weeks ago and I love this job so much. It feels like something that I always wanted to do from the early beginning, from my childhood, and I love it so much. But I probably have some health issues, I believe, because last 2 weeks I always want to sleep so much, like I always feel sleepy, and it came to a point where at this Friday I just came to toilet at my office and sleep in toilet for like 1 hour. So there is like toilet and I put a lid over it, so it's like a stool or something, and I sit here and just sleep for 1 hour instead of eating my lunch, and I track my sleep schedule and I noticed that I never slept less than 7 hours a day. So this is pretty cool, like, at least 7 hours of sleep a day sounds very normal and healthy. But not for me, because my normal duration of sleep is about 10 hours. I noticed this. So I need at least 10 hours, and still I slept pretty good amount of time, but for some reason I always feel sleepy. And this Friday I went to sleep like 11 p.m, almost like 12, and I sleep to the Saturday 8 p.m, not a.m, like p.m. So it was like 20 hours, 21 hour, and then I wake up and I was awake for like only 4 hours, and I went to sleep back and I wake up on Sunday at 10 a.m. So 10 more hours of sleep, like 21 hour plus 10 more hours of sleep. Like, this is so crazy. And it's crazy because I didn't have like sleep deprivation the days before. I slept pretty normal, like not like 4 hours. I sleep pretty normal. And do I want to sleep now? Yes. I would like to go back to sleep, actually. And this is so weird. I don't know what is happening to me. And I have some mental issues. I have depression and I have derealization, depersonalization disorder, and I take antidepressants right now. And maybe this is like side effect of antidepressants, this sleepiness, but I used to take them for 1 year before, and it was the same drug but different kind of, so it was sertraline, but from the different company, and I never had that kind of sleepiness, and now suddenly I have it, even though I used to take this drug for like a year now, and it's weird. So I don't know why. Probably I have some health issues and I need to see my doctor, but I'm so afraid of doctors. Not that I have some bad experience, but I'm afraid that I find out something scary, something terrifying, that I have some severe issues, and I don't want that. So I'm just kind of procrastinate and, avoiding this. And I feel so weird right now. I feel basically very, very messy. Like there is a big destroy in my apartment, in my room, in my kitchen. There is stuff all over the places and it's dirty. I have some garbage around me and I also kind of garbage because I didn't shower for like 2 weeks or something. And I know it sounds gross, but it is what it is. And I just wash my hair sometimes, but just my hair, not all of the rest. And I don't get sweaty a lot, I don't smell a lot, so you probably can tell that I didn't shower because, I still like smell fine. And I don't get like oily or greasy or smelly, so it's not that big of a deal for me to not shower for weeks. But still, and I feel so gross, but my mood is pretty good. I don't feel bad. I feel messy and I feel distressed and I feel like everything is falling apart, but not in a bad way, but just, when you just ruining your life and it doesn't matter to you. And I have some stuff to do and I don't know where to start, where to begin, and how do I do it. It feels so weird for me right now, and it feels like derealization right now, but kind of weird derealization. I had derealization for 10 years now, not like constantly, not like all the time, but from time to time I have it, and I even take drugs to cure it, to evaluate, to lower the symptoms of it, and it worked. And I haven't had derealization for like a year now, so it's been a very long time ago where I last time feel derealization, I believe, and now suddenly I again have it, and there is like no reason for it because I don't have any stress in my life, like severe stress. My life is pretty good right now. I have a new job that I really like. I have wonderful people around me that support me, and everything is pretty good. But for some reason my mental health is getting worse, and last time I saw my psychiatrist was November, I believe, and I was feeling very bad at November. I stopped taking my antidepressants at summer because my doctor says that we can try to live without them anymore, and for a couple months it was fine for me. It was very good, and I thought that, wow, my depression has cured. I don't have depression anymore, but at September it starts to getting worse and I feel very bad, and my mood was like at the bottom and my state was at the bottom. And I came back to psychiatrist and tell her about my symptoms, that looks like I have depression back. And she said, well, yeah, looks like your depression is back, so you need to take antidepressants for 1 more year and then come to me and we will see what we can do. And so I again taken my antidepressants, the same one, because they helped me last time. I felt very good, and now they feel really good. So I think that's the right decision. And last couple months I feel very good. I have no problems, and now I suddenly again distressed and like disorganized and feel like messy and lost, and I don't know why and what should I do, and tomorrow I have to go to work, and because I've sleep the whole weekend, it feels like I have no time to rest because I was asleep the whole weekend. And that is the thing where you need to spend time on your own. Like, you need it, not just sleep, but you need to be awake and be able to do whatever you want, like your hobbies, maybe some watching YouTube, some doom scrolling, but something, like time for yourself, when you do like something that you really want, not something that you have to do, like working or chores, like doing the dishes or cooking, just something that you really want to do. And I haven't had much time for that last week because I was working and sleeping. And again, my weekends I spent for sleeping, and it feels like I missed my time alone, missed my time where I can do whatever I want. And it's sad, and I have to go to work tomorrow, and there is like a couple hours for me left, and I have planned one like meeting with friends, and it's something that I want to do, but still it's not my time alone. So and yesterday I was supposed to have a therapy session with my therapist, like psychologist, and turns out that I have some meetings with friends, and I had to like cancel this session. But I overslept everything. I missed the meeting with my friends, and turns out for no reason I cancelled my session, and I feel ashamed of myself for that, like I'm irresponsible person. And maybe it's not a big of a deal, but it feels like I'm so irresponsible. I feel so much guilt for that. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk to you about this, and I feel so weird, and I feel so disorganized, like everything is falling apart around me. And I recording this because most of the time it helped me to get back together, like getting myself together, putting my mind around things when I say it out loud. The main reason why I go to therapy sessions is because it allows me to talk out loud, and sometimes all you need to do to get some answers or get to realization of something is just say it out loud to yourself. And we miss this at our normal life because we always talk to ourselves in our head, in our brain, and we don't say it out loud, but it's very useful actually. And therapist just allows you to keep talking. She asks some questions and let you think, think and talk and talk and talk, and that's how you come to answers. And that's one of the reasons why I'm recording this. Maybe if I say everything that comes to my mind out loud, it will help me to get back together and to do things, because it's not necessarily bad for me right now that I'm feeling this way, because, well, there's nothing bad. I mean, I feel good, kind of, even though it's a little bit weird, but for some reason I feel like I need to put my shit together, because I need to do some stuff, and I cannot procrastinate, and I need to work tomorrow. And the second reason why I'm recording this is maybe some of you feel this way, and it can be helpful for you to see other person that struggling with these kind of things, and that this is okay. sometimes, and it's not something to be afraid of. And I remember I was feeling this way 2 years ago, when my mental health was the worst in my entire life, and I was so afraid. I have severe panic attacks because I have severe extreme derealization and depersonalization, and it felt like I'm going crazy. Like I felt like I'm gonna end up in a psychiatric clinic, because I was just out of my mind, and it was so bad for me. It felt so bad. And it actually was the first time when I came to psychiatrist in my life, because I never been to psychiatrist. I felt pretty okay. I knew that I have derealization, but it didn't bother me too much. It was like fine. And then it get so much worse that I rushed into the psychiatrist, and she said that I not only have derealization, depersonalization disorder, that I also have a severe depression. And I didn't know that I have depression because I had wrong imagination of depression. I thought if I have good mood, if I feel happiness, if I feel joyness, that it means that I cannot have depression. And actually I had depression because I have such a low power of will. I was so lazy. I even think that I'm just lazy person, that I'm not able to do work that I need to do, that I'm just lazy and useless. And turns out it was a symptom of depression, when you just cannot do something that you don't like, and you can't push yourself to do that. We all have to do things that we don't like in order to achieve something greater, something bigger. Like if you want perfect body, you need to work out, and working out is not always pleasant. Not all people like to do workouts. It's exhausting, and you have to push yourself to do this, and it's hard sometimes, and it's not just nice for many people. But if you want beautiful body, you need to do this, and you need to do this constantly, and you need to take steps that you don't like to achieve the goal that you like. And this is something that I struggle with all my life. Not exactly with workouts, but with everything. I wanted to learn German, but I'm lazy to take lessons. I wanted to be successful in my career, but I'm lazy to do the work, And turns out it's just symptoms of depression, actually. When you have your motivation only in your head. And when I started taking antidepressants, it turns out that I'm not lazy, that I can do things that I don't like to achieve the goal that I want. And it's just symptoms of depression, nothing else, and I'm not lazy. And my psychiatrist asked me how long I've been feeling like this, and I'm like, well, last 10 years, since my high school. I graduated high school, came to the university, and that's where I noticed that I have this kind of pattern of behavior, that I'm not able to do things. And she's like, whoa, it sounds you have a big severe depression. And I'm like, no way. And the funny thing is that a couple years prior, my psychiatrist visit, my psychologist told me that I might have a depression. She said, well, everything that you say sounds like depression to me, and maybe you need to visit psychiatrist because in my country psychologists are not qualified to prescribe medications and like making diagnosis or stuff like that. So she only could send me to the psychiatrist, to the doctor, because psychologist is not doctor in my country. And I was like, no, I cannot have depression. I feel happy. I feel happy feelings. I don't have a bad mood all of the time. I have a great life and everything is great, and I'm just a lazy person. And I didn't believe her, and turns out she was right. And I should to listen to her, and came to the psychiatrist earlier, before my mental health went to the bottom. And well, my stupid head didn't believe her, and she was right. I had depression. So I was diagnosed with that, and I'm getting treatment for that for the last almost 2 years, and it works very good, but still sometimes I feel like shit, and sometimes I feel like mental breakdowns, not like severe breakdowns, but some, feeling not so good, like right now. Oh my god, this looks disgusting. And I have meeting with my friends today. How am I supposed to get this together? So yeah, I guess that's it for today's video, and thank you for watching, I guess. Bye.